Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Dakota. I'm the Kansas City Racing League Director and Chief Steward. This is a quick pre-race driver briefing before we go into round 2 at Mount Panorama. As a quick note, if you have not yet read the Kansas City Racing League Club Codes and Regulations, I very highly suggest you go and do that. I'll quickly cover some things that did not change from last week. Racing standards will remain the same. Every driver is allowed 11 incident points before they are automatically given a drive-through penalty from iRacing. Drivers will earn an additional automatic drive-through penalty from iRacing for every additional 5 incident points. Our rights to space and racing room rule is the same as well. Only once the trailing car has its front bumper alongside the driver of the lead car, it is considered that the trailing car has a right to their position on track, and that the leading driver must leave the trailing driver at least one car width racing room. Our pit commit rule will stay the same as well. Pit entry begins just after crossing under this bridge. There is a trail of white dotted lines leading up to an additional set of yellow pylons. The trail of white dotted lines are acceptable to cross over. However, crossing over the yellow painted pylons and the red and white painted section beyond those pylons is prohibited. Luckily, at Mount Panorama, they make this pretty clear. Here's another view of the white dotted lines that are okay to cross over. Again, it is only these yellow painted pylons and the red and white painted area beyond those pylons that is prohibited to cross over. The full course yellow procedure will remain the same, with a differentiation between short and long full course yellow. When a full course yellow is triggered, and there is at least one driver that is at least one lap down that is driving on track and in the pacing field, the full course yellow will be long. If there are no drivers at least one lap down on track and in the pacing field, the full course yellow will be short. Put simply, if you are one lap down and on the track racing when a full course yellow is triggered, you will get a lap back. And unfortunately, if you are the one that triggered the full course yellow, you will not. Now for some things that did change that will affect the racing moving forward. All vehicles have had a fuel capacity increase of 10%. The new fuel capacity for every car is 50%. Similar to last week, all drivers are required to have the in-game voice chat turned on to receive instruction from race control. What's different moving forward is drivers must keep the voice communication clear and free from chatter. We understand that during the race, things can get heated and you may want to apologize to another driver, but please save that communication for the end of the race and leave the voice communication line clear for race control. And last but not least, the strike zone. This is the first time that we've given a name to it, but it is Kansas City Racing League tradition to all dogpile after the race in turn 1. Because we are using an incident limit that results in a drive-through penalty, we must restrict all drivers from doing this on Tuesdays and Sundays. We will, however, still allow the strike zone on Friday where we don't have an incident limit. It is technically possible to earn yourself a drive-through penalty post-race by intentionally crashing into another car, even though it is for fun after the race. Though the window for this to happen is small, we want to avoid this possibility ruining your race result. Thank you for watching our pre-race driver briefing, and thank you for choosing Kansas City Racing League.